Okay, so we're doing an argument between Brutus and Cassius, and the context is Brutus and Cassius are in their military camp, and they're arguing about their ways of getting money and their nobility.
The overall significance is that it further deepens the relationship of Brutus and Cassius. It emphasizes the differences between them and how that might sever their relationship. They have very different views on how to reach their goal and what power is about and who should have it. Cassius's arrogance is revealed here as he shows his belief of superiority. This also brings out Brutus's sensitivity to being thought of as lower than people, and their different views on how to achieve things. Brings out Brutus's honorability and Cassius' disregard for moral standards. The parts of this passage with military in them foreshadow a war that is waiting to happen and potential suicide by Cassius.
Most noble brother, you have done me wrong.
Judge me, you gods. Wrong I mine enemies? And if not so, how should I wrong a brother?
Brutus, this sober form of yours hides wrongs, and when you do that...
Cassius, be content. Speak your grief softly. I do know you well. Before the eyes of both our armies here, which you perceive nothing but love from us, let us not wrangle. Bid them move away. And then, in my tent, Cassius, enlarge your griefs, and I will give you audience.
Pinders, bid our commanders lead their charges off a little from this ground.
Lucius, do you the like, and let no man come to our tent till we have done our conference. Lucilius and Titanius, guard our door.
That you have wronged me doth appear in this. You have condemned and noted Lucius Pella for taking bribes here of the Sardians, for in my letters praying on his side because I knew the man was lighted off.
You wronged yourself to write in such a case.
In such a time as this, is it not meet that every nice offense should bear such comment?
Let me tell you, Cassius, you yourself are much condemned to have an itching palm, to sell and mart your offices for gold to undeservers.
I, an itching palm? You know your Brutus speaks this, or by the gods a speech were else your last.
The name of Cassius honors this corruption, and chastisement doth therefore hide his head.
Chastisement?
Remember March, the Ides of March, remember? Did not great Julius bleed for justice' sake? What villain touched his body, that did stab, and not for justice? What, shall one of us, that struck the foremost man of all this world, but for supporting robbers, shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes, and sell the mighty space of our large honors for such trash as may be grasped thus? What, I'd rather be a dog and bathe the moon than such a Roman.
Brutus, bait not me, I will not endure it. You forget yourself to hedge me in. I am a soldier, older in practice, abler than yourself to make condition.
Go to, you are not, Cassius.
I am.
I say you are not.
Urge me no further, I shall forget myself. Have mind upon your health, tempt me no further.
Away, slight man.
Is it possible?
Hear me, for I will speak. Must I give way to your rash choler? Shall I be frighted when a madman stares?
Oh, ye gods, must I endure all this?
All this, I more. Fret till your proud heart breaks. Go show your slaves how choleric you are, and make your bondsmen tremble. Must I budge? Must I observe you? Must I stand and crouch under your testy humor? By the gods, you shall digest the venom of your spleen, though it do split you. For from this day forth, I'll use you for my mirth, yeah, for my laughter when you were waspish.
Is it come to this?
You say you are the better soldier. Let it appear so. Make your vaunting true, and it shall please me well. For mine own part, I shall be glad to learn of noble men.
You wrong me in every way, you wrong me, Brutus. I said an elder soldier, not a better. Did I say better?
If you did, I care not.
If Caesar had lived, he durst not have thus moved me.
Peace, peace, you durst not so have tempted him.
I durst not?
No.
What? Durst not tempt him?
For your life you durst not.
Do not presume too much upon my love. I may do that I shall be sorry for.
You have done that you should be sorry for. There is no terror, Cassius, in your threats, for I am armed so strong in honesty that they pass by me as the idle wind which I respect not. I did send to you for certain sums of gold, which you denied me. For I can raise no money by vile means. By heaven, I had rather coin my heart and drop my blood for drachmas, than to wring from the hard hands of peasants their vile trash by any indirection. I did send to you for gold to pay my legions, which you denied me. Was this then like Cassius? Should I have answered Caius Cassius so? When such rascal counters from his friends? Be ready, gods, with all your thunderbolts. Dash him to pieces.
I denied you not.
You did.
I did not. He was but a fool who brought my answer back. Brutus hath rived my heart. A friend should bear his friend's infirmities, but Brutus makes mine greater than they are.
I do not, till you practice them on me.
You love me not.
I do not like your faults.
A friendly eye could never see such faults.
A flatterer's would not, though they do appear as huge as high Olympus.
Come, Antony and young Octavius, come. Revenge yourselves alone on Cassius, for Cassius is a warrior of the world. Check, hated by the one he loves, brave by his brother. Check like a bondman all his faults observed. Set in the notebook learned and conned by rote. To cast into my teeth, oh, I could weep my spear from mine eyes. There's my dagger, and here within my heart dearer than Pluto's mine, richer than gold. If that thou beest a Roman, take it forth. Strike as thou didst Caesar. For I know when you did hate him worst, you loved him better than thou ever loved Cassius.
Sheath your dagger. Be angry when you will, it shall have scope. Do what you will, dishonor shall be humor. Oh, Cassius, you are yoked with the lamb that carries anger as the flint bears fire, who, much enforced, shows a hasty spark, and straight is cold again.
Has Cassius lived to be but mirth and laughter to his Brutus, when grief and blood ill-tempered vexed him?
When I spoke that, I was ill-tempered too,
Do you confess so much? Give me your hand.
and my heart also.
Oh, Brutus,
What is the matter?
have not you loved me enough to bear with me when that rash rumor my mother gave me makes me forgetful?
I have, and from henceforth, when you are over earnest with your Brutus, I shall think your mother chides, and leave you